Junie B, first grader, one-man band. Chapter 1, Kicking the Cow. Monday. Dear first grade journal, a kickball tournament. The whole entire first grade is going to have a kickball tournament. My teacher told us that news last week, and I can't even stop thinking about it. Our families are going to come and everything. I've been practicing my kicking every day after school. I can kick high and low, and fast and slow, and to and fro, and pro and con. When I grow up, I will have my own kicking show on TV, probably. From Junie B, first grader. I smiled at that nice thought. Then I peeked over the side of my desk and tried to wiggle my piggy toe. It still felt sore. That's because yesterday a little trouble happened when I was practicing in my backyard, and it's called I accidentally kicked my ball over the fence. And I didn't want to go get it, so I had to find something else to kick. And then, I spied Mother's brand new watering can. It was the one with the funny cow painted on it, and it was sitting right out in the middle of the yard. I laughed out loud at that perfect target. I bet I can kick that silly cow right over the moon, I said. Then I rubbed my hands together, very excited. And I backed all the way up to the fence. Then, vroom! I took off running, and zoom! I ran faster and faster, and kaboom! I kicked that can as hard as I could, and owie, ow, ow! That dumb bunny can was full of water, and nobody even told me about that problem. I fell down in the grass, very painful. Then I rolled around and around, and I hollered real loud, "My toe, my toe, my toe!" I hollered, "My toe, my toe, my toe!" Mother hurried to the back door. "Junie B! Oh my goodness, what's wrong?" she called. "My toe is wrong! My toe is wrong! 911! 911!" I yelled. My mother hurried outside and took off my shoe and sock. She looked at my toe. "Ow, ow, ow!" I yelled again. Mother hugged me. "What in the world did you do to hurt it so badly?" she asked. "Did you trip over a rock or something?" I did a gulp, 'cause maybe I shouldn't mention that I kicked her can, possibly. Mother waited for me to answer. Then very slow, her eyes glanced over to her cow. He had a giant dent in his head. Also, his nose did not look normal. Mother did a frown. "Junie B," she said, very suspicious. "What's the story here?" I looked back at her, real impressed. That woman was sharp as a tack, I tell you. Finally, I did a sigh, and I told her the story here. "Yeah, only it wasn't even my fault, Mom," I said. "It really, really wasn't. On account of at first I was practicing kicking, and then my ball went over the fence. And so what was I supposed to do? Kick air?" I did a thumbs up. "But good news," I said, "'cause just then I saw your cow can, and so I ran at him with all my might, and then I kicked him as hard as I could. Only too bad for me, 'cause that stupid thing was filled with water, and now I have a smashed piggy toe." I thought for a moment. Then I folded my hands in my lap, very quiet. "The end," I said. Mother did not look happy with me. Gee, imagine that. A watering can actually had water in it. How unusual, she said. That is called sarcastic, I believe. After that, Mother carried me inside, and she called the doctor. He told her to raise it up on a pillow and use ice. And so guess what? At first, it felt a little better. Only this morning when I got dressed, it hurt to put on my shoes. And so, even though it was chilly outside, Mother said that I could wear sandals to school. And so that's how come I kept checking on it this morning, to see if it's feeling any better. I closed my journal real quiet, and then I bent over in my chair and patted my toe very gentle. Next to me, May made a face. "You shouldn't play with your feet, Junie Jones," she whispered. "Playing with feet is what stinky people do." I stuck out my tongue at that girl. I still get a kick out of that behavior. After that, I sat back up again, and I stacked my first grade dictionary on top of my journal. Then I laid my head on my desk and I daydreamed about the kickball tournament some more. In my dream, I was the only person in room 1 who could kick the ball. That's because all the other children in the room had broken legs on account of accidents happen sometimes. And so I played in the tournament all by myself, and I won the whole darn thing without any help. I was the star of room 1. All my friends shouted and cheered. Then they hugged me very happy, and they threw confetti on my head. Only not May. May threw a small potato. That was uncalled for, I believe.